Hi, my name is G.Mommerency and today we're building a grip strength weight rack. So, what I want to do is create 3 different attachments to the weight rack. I want to create one out of round stock and 2 out of square stock to have like a big square and a small square to train different grip strengths. I'm making them out of wood since I've got a lot of wood lying around. So, here's the idea. I'm going to drill holes through the gripping block, attach this threaded rod through it and get it like bended in a U shape, and then add nuts on the top side and on the bottom side so the U shape is bolted on, and we have like a little loop here which we can attach a hook to, which will mount to the weight rack. For this little one we'll build a base plate first and attach the loop to the base plate because this is going to be too tight. So this is how I've set this up. I'm gonna try and bend this threaded rod around the round stock. Here I've clamped it between wood so it doesn't damage the threads. Not perfect yet, but I'll get it straight. That's quite okay. So I got them all 3 bent. Now we gotta cut them off. Then we'll look to get the holes drilled. So I've got the U shape with the nuts and the washers on there. The block is gonna come up like this, and then we're gonna add some lock nuts on the end, which are gonna sit in these countersunks I've created, and we'll be able to tighten it down by screwing these nuts upwards. So here it is, all tightened up. The lock nuts are nicely tucked away in that countersunk. So we got a nice grip block with a strong hook on there. So I just wanted to show this one because it's a little different. This is the base plate for the round stock one. I've done the same principle I did on the square one. I've already showed you. Tighten it down. Then I'll drill the hole here. Added a bolt through the round one with a countersunk also. Now I'm going to attach this here and then just add a nut and a washer, then this will work. So these are the grip plates done. Now let's move on to the weight rack. Alright, back at the workshop to make the weight rack. I'm gonna make the center bar out of this tube I found. It's gonna hold the weights. Then I'm gonna use this L profile, cut it into 3 equal pieces and make like a tripod thingy to mount to this guy so it can stand on its own. Then I'm gonna cut a little plate off of this guy and weld it about here on the plate, and that is gonna hold the weights. So this is the idea, and the tube comes in the center. Then we have a nice tripod. Now I'm gonna just clean up the surfaces I'm going to weld with a flap disc. So I've mounted these two together with a welding magnet. I'm just gonna tack them here and here so they stay in place. Then we'll get the third one on there. So now the third one. So now we've got this tripod. We're gonna weld it up on the inside some more. Then we'll add the tube, which should fit quite snug in here, and then weld it up over the top here. So I finished the stand. I've cut the tube off so the legs come on the ground. I've cut the legs a little bit to make it perpendicular. Now I'm gonna fit a plate, to stack the weights on. We've got this plate. We'll make the cutout right here to fit it onto this guy. Weld it up. We got this plate nicely squared up with 2 welding magnets. Let's tack it and weld it on. I've got this plate mounted where the weights are gonna rest on. Now all that's left to do, we have this metal rod. We're also gonna bend this inside in like a U shape to add on top of the pipe here, so we have the same style hook that we have on the blocks that we want to pull. Alright, I got it. Now let's cut it square. That was actually way harder than I thought it would be. So this goes here, and then it's all done. To attach the grip block to the weight mount, I've got this hook they use for mountain climbing. I bought this, it costs about €5. Then I'll just attach this like so and lift.